two street vendors accused of selling dagga-laced muffins to pupils in Soshanguve will make their first court appearance today. On Wednesday, 90 learners, 90 that is, from the Pulamatiboho primary school were rushed to various medical facilities after experiencing nausea, stomach cramps and vomiting. It was later discovered that they consumed the so-called space cookies, which they bought on their way to school. 87 of the pupils have since been discharged, while 3 others are still receiving medical treatment. The suspects, aged 19 and 21, are expected to appear in the Soshanguve Magistrates Court. Let's speak now to our reporter, Zola Sholwana, who is following the story for us. Zola, good morning to you. I see a turnout of community members outside court. What are they demanding?
Yes, you're right, Xoli. Yes, indeed, Xoli. Community members have gathered outside the Soshanguve Magistrates Court, and obviously this is to say to those that will be appearing for the first time today in the court that they should not be granted bail. You'd understand that on the day when the incident happened, which is on Wednesday at Pulamatiboho primary school, they did not even want these suspects to be apprehended by the police, saying that they've sort of lost hope in the justice system, in a sense that they believe that these people will be back in communities and they wanted to deal with them. That's what they said. And obviously right now they have gathered here in support of the parents of the children that allegedly took space cookies that were laced with dagga. And I'm joined by the spokesperson for the Department of Education. Steve, thank you very much for your time. As a department, you're obviously happy that these suspects have been apprehended by the police.
No, we were quite happy that the suspects are apprehended, and we are hopeful that the police will give attention to this case and make sure that they, investigate, and probably they might apprehend more. I mean, you know that in this type of, crime, you don't operate in isolation. So we are very much suspicious that there might be more. And the more they arrest and they put them to book, that's what will be encouraging for us. So we've been supporting the school since this incident occurred, and up to so far we know that there's only 2 learners that are still in hospital.
Okay, thank you very much, Steve, for your time. Now let's come to community members. Baba, you are here joining the march to say that bail should not be granted to the accused.
The problem with these bails is that people are actually end up going free. What we are saying is, long that we have been crying for this issue, that the drugs are brought into our schools. Now that it's a direct challenge, because now the children are affected. We are saying to the magistrate that he must never even granted any person a bail in this regard, because the sooner he become a jail, it's going to cause another problem, because when people are looking at for money, he can do anything, including killing other people. So we are saying, before things becomes worse, let they be kept inside until the resolution is taken, until the magistrate decided on them. So that will say, thank you so much if that can happen. But if it doesn't happen, then it means that the problem is still going to be more and more, because these people are not the only ones that are here. There are those who are inside in the community that are not even yet been apprehended. So we are saying, let everybody who is dealing with this issue be brought to books. Then we'll be saying, then we settle the problem with regard to our learners at the schools. Thank you so much.
Let's come to you, sir. You are here, and obviously I believe that you're all here united to say these people should not be granted bail, because we're talking about primary school learners here.
Yes, actually, as Sanko in Tshwane region, we say these people are not supposed to be granted bail because they are not supposed to live with the community. They must rot in jail. So we do believe that the magistrate will ensure that those people, they keep them in court. And also we are here as Sanko to support the parents and the school, and also we would like to appreciate the fact that the Department of Health, they really supported the kids during that incident. We are really appreciating that. And also the Department of Education, we would like to commend them about how they really conducted during this incident.
Okay, before I actually go back to my colleague, let's come to you, Mama. We spoke to you on Wednesday, basically saying that in this regard, you would want the Department of Education to also allow you as parents to be involved in terms of looking after the kids when they're outside the school premises, because this is something that actually happened, outside school premises.
Those people now, as we are speaking, we have got the Sanko people who are at the gate every morning to make sure that the perpetrators doesn't sell those space cookies to our children anymore. And we as the parents again, we make sure that we are at the school premises every morning to make sure that our children are safe, because really this thing has affected us so much. We don't want to feel scared when our children are at school. We want a drug-free society. We want a drug-free society, not even to those ones who drug our children, but everybody who is selling drugs in our society. They must know that we are on. We are going on with this journey, because our country has been destroyed so far with drugs. So we are very tired of this situation.
Thank you very much, Ma. Now, Xoli, what we heard when we spoke to some parents on Wednesday, what they were pleading was to really be given a chance to be able to monitor situations, outside school premises, because obviously children are much safer when they're inside, but teachers cannot do double work, which is looking after children inside school premises and outside. And you might have heard that her saying that now they've taken it upon themselves as parents to say we will be responsible for our kids outside the school, so that people of this kind do not take advantage of our kids by selling them, space cookies, as they say. And we were told that on that day it was a buy one get one free affair, and obviously children were excited to see these muffins and bought them. Xoli, back to you in studio.
Thank you very much, Zola Sholwana. The people there demanding that the perpetrators of this must actually feel the pain of what they have done.